Hey everyone, it's Rob. I went to the store today to try to get the special edition Metroid Dread or the 2-pack of Amiibos. And while I failed to get either of those, I ended up walking out with a brand new Nintendo Switch. So, score, I guess? Let's get this unwrapped and take a look at it. So something I thought that was really interesting is that the box shape is completely different than the old Nintendo Switch boxes. I guess this is so you could, tell the difference between the two very easily. I managed to get the white one. They had them at Target and they had the red and blue, but I decided to go with the white, and this is the OLED. Quick, easy setup instructions listed on the bottom of the box. Pop it open. Here we have white Joy-Con. Looking pretty smooth. Here's the other white Joy-Con. Imagine if you're a Joy-Con collector and the only way to get these is actually buying the OLED Switch. That's crazy, huh? Here we have the Switch itself. I can see the LED in there and that it's bigger and goes to the frame more. It's really glossy along the edges too, where the other Switch was not. Big improvement, this kickstand. It's actual legitimate functional kickstand, as opposed to whatever that other thing was that they tried to pass off to us. That alone, I think, is a better improvement than anything else. And there's the memory card holder. There is some documentation underneath the box. Nintendo Switch health and safety guide information. I'll leave that in there. Here we have the dock. It's pretty sharp looking. You can definitely tell that there's some changes to this. Interesting that this isn't just flip down like the other one does. Yeah, it just pops out. So we have the AC adapter, HDMI out, and the LAN port. So we do lose, it looks like a USB. So on the other docks, I don't know if we can really see that very well. Oh, here's our USB ports on the side. That's nice, I like that. I definitely like this dock as an upgrade over the previous one. Let's go ahead and that dock also feels a little looser. Maybe they did that to address issues of scratching the screen. And the rest of the box, we have our HDMI cord. We have the USB-C power supply. Still get the controller adapter. And we have our rails. I was hoping that these were going to be white also, but looks like we just get, oh, they're not standard. They have some braiding in them. They have some white inside the black there. It's pretty slick. So these are different than the normal ones. And that's it for what's in the box. We have the Switch, controller, rails, and the cables. All right, let's get this plugged in and powered up and see how it looks. Actually, let's just see if there's any power in it coming out of the box. Yep. Nintendo. Ooh. Ah, it's a mirror. You can see me there. Yes, so I play my Switch primarily in docked mode, but I can tell you right now that this is amazing. Yeah, you don't need to see that. So I've completed the setup, and I figured what better way to try it out than by playing a Mario game. This screen is so vibrant. It's gorgeous. I don't play a lot of handheld Switch. I primarily play it docked, but this looks so gorgeous that it really makes me rethink that. And I could definitely see me playing in handheld mode. I think the camera's doing a pretty decent job of picking this up, but just this looks so much better than the regular Switch does. And I'll go get one of those for comparison. You can see them in there. There's rails inside of this new dock. It is much better constructed than the old dock, and that'll help prevent any damage to your Switch. So I guess the question is, do you need a new Switch? And if so, is this worth $350? I think as a console, if you don't already have a Switch, then this is definitely worth the extra $50 to purchase this one, as opposed to spending $300 on the regular non-OLED Switch. If you could trade your old Switch in and get this for an upgrade of about $100, I'd say that's worth it too. But if you already have a Switch and you primarily played in docked mode, you're really not going to benefit from this unless you are a competitive Smash player and want that LAN built in as opposed to having a dongle for it or playing on Wi-Fi. So it's really hard to justify running out and buying one of these if you already have a Switch. But if you play primarily in handheld, then yeah, it could definitely be worth it because that screen is gorgeous and looks fantastic. I'm Rob, thanks for watching, and remember, if you enjoyed this video or found value from it, make sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing. And I hope the dogs in the background aren't driving you nuts. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.